So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Now it's Maradona. He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. Great hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. And it's Totti. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Totti. Costa Curta. Maradona. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Totti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. And he skips past his man. Van Basten. Great ball, and he's in here. Now, who's going to... And again! Goal! Sampdoria!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Sampdoria penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Davids. Well, that is one way to stop him. Costa Curta. Van Basten. Nice interception, well timed. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shot at goal! It's in! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Pirlo. Backward it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've got a throw. Sneijder. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Well, that's well seen too. Costacurta is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Sneijder. Costacurta. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Sampdoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Totti.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Costacurta. Sneijder. Over to the left. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. And it's Bergomi. Rijkaard. And it's Sneijder. And the shot! Goal! Sampdoria! First blood drawn. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sampdoria have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Sneijder. And big chance! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.